Hey everyone. I hope that you guys had an amazing Christmas with your families. My name's Nicole Kinsler, and I just wanted to get on here and just share a little bit of my thoughts with you. What an incredible month we've had with all these incredible leaders sharing a little bit of their heart in this Diamonds in December series. I have so enjoyed listening to them alongside you guys and growing personally as well. Okay, so when I was thinking about something that I wanted to share with you guys, because there's been so many things, amazing things already shared, I was like, okay, God, what do you want me to share with them? And the one thing that just kept on coming back was to talk to you guys about the importance of balance. This is something that I have personally been working on. Probably for the last year and a half, yeah. I've been working on really focusing on balance and what that means, what that looks like. It looks different for everybody. So I first want to just kind of tell you guys that I'm not perfect at this at all. Some things that I'm going to share with you guys, things that I feel help me be balanced, are things that I struggle with. Sometimes I get out of balance and I have to reel myself back in, but I can tell you that in my journey with Plexus and just in life, that when I feel that I'm imbalanced, I feel more connected. I feel like I can conquer the world because I feel like I have balance. So one thing, there was a quote that I saw, it says, balance is not something you find, it's something that you create. And I couldn't agree more. That's why at the beginning I said, balance looks different for everybody. For me, it's going to look one way. For somebody else, it's going to look a different way. Okay, so just a few things that I wanted to share with you guys is probably, I guess it wasn't this year in Hawaii, but 2 years ago, Carrie Wilkerson came and shared with us, and this is the first time, you know how you have those aha moments in your life that you're just like, oh my goodness. Well, this was one of those for me. I had, probably heard what she shared with us a million times, but for some reason, the way that she shared about balance and how important it is in our lives, I was like, okay, it's my time. It's my time to really learn how to have balance in my life. I was struggling with so many different things, on the personal side, and also balance in my business. And so it was so encouraging to hear what she had to share with us. Okay, so some of the things that I do to kind of keep balance in my life, first with my business side, I am not a naturally organized person. I've had to learn how to be organized because I feel like when I am not organized, I feel scattered. I feel all over the place. And so I've had to learn how to do that. So one thing that I want to encourage you guys to do, if you do not have a calendar or if you don't use your phone, go get one from Target. They're in the dollar bin. Just get something real simple. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I was one of those ones that every single year went to Barnes & Noble, bought a calendar, created a calendar, loved it, said, okay, I'm gonna use a calendar this year. And it would sit under a pile of papers all year until the next year when I'd buy another one. But when I started Plexus, I said, okay, it's time for me to really start using this. So I use a calendar. I write down everything. A couple years ago, Sarah Marble shared with us these amazing pins that are erasable in multiple colors. So I love those pins. They're Pilot, you can get on Amazon, but you can write and erase. Each person has their own color, and it helps me kind of be able to look at everything at a glance and where everybody's at, and all, with my business and also my family and all the different things that are going on in our lives. So I wanted to first say that's the number one thing, is to really try hard to get organized, even as simple as getting a calendar and starting to write things down. The second thing that I think is super important in finding balance in your life is communication. Communication is huge, and it's been huge for me. When I realized that this Plexus business isn't just my Plexus business, but it's a family affair, and my family, my kids, are part of it, and my husband, and that when I realized I needed to communicate my expectations, I needed to communicate what this week was going to look like, what this day was going to look like, and really come together as a team, it made life so much easier. So I want to encourage you guys that if you have a family, to bring them in on your Plexus journey. And that, again, looks different for everybody. For me, it's communicating, hey guys, mom has a Zoom meeting at 8 o'clock. I need you guys to come home. We need to do our homework. We need to eat dinner, and we need to be ready for bed by 8 o'clock. Communicating that to me. My kids now know in the morning, they come to me and say, okay, mom, do you have a meeting tonight? And I don't have a lot of meetings in the evenings, but I do have some. And so they know, okay, this is mom's expectation. She's communicated this to me, and it really helps me be able to be there for them, but have them be focused, and for me to not feel guilty in the evenings when I do have to do a Zoom meeting or a training or something. Also communicating to your husband, hey honey, this week is going to be crazy. I'm going for a promotion. We have a new back office. Things are going to be crazy. I'm going to be on hold a lot. Things like that, just communicating that to him so he knows up front, okay, this week might be a little crazy, the laundry might be a little late being folded, or the dishes might be in the sink for longer than they normally are, something like that. Then I feel like there's a lot of grace to give. So communication is huge. My family, literally, they are excited and they celebrate my successes. And then they also are part of the hard things as well, because I communicate, obviously on an appropriate level, but communicate, okay, today's a rough day. I've had a lot of issues that I've been working through with my team, and I need you guys to show me grace. So I think communication is huge when you are working your Plexus business and trying to find balance with that. And some other things that I think that are super helpful are communicating office hours for your team. Now, again, I can tell you right now, I'm terrible at office hours because I'm a yellow, and somebody messages me, I want to message them right now. But what I've learned is that it's okay to say no. It's okay to wait. It's okay. You'll be able to tell which ones you really need to get on fast and which ones you need, you have more time, or the urgency. But it's okay to say no. One thing that Carrie Wilkerson said, because I'm like the room mom all over the place, every single class, I want to be present. And I've had to be like, it's okay to say no, because I've set office hours and I'm really working hard to work in them. Like I said before, is it perfect? Absolutely not. But I try hard, and the days that I do succeed in that, I feel so much more accomplished, and I don't feel guilty for not getting stuff done. So office hours are huge. So I would really encourage that. Also, balance in your personal growth. Y'all, we have to put ourselves first. That's one thing that I've really learned this past year, and watching a lot of leaders like that I admire and watching them put themselves first. If that's educating themselves, going to trainings, learning how to be a better leader, learning how to pour into people differently that might not be your personality, but learning that is huge. Reading books. I'm not a big reader, y'all, but listening to the audibles and really work hard at growing yourself. I started this whole health journey, eating better. I feel better when I eat better. Exercising. I feel better if I start my day with a workout and really set aside time for myself. Because if I am constantly pouring out to people all day long, my family, my kids, my team, like all day long, and I haven't built into myself and filled my cup, I am drained at the end of the day. Again, I want to preface, I'm not perfect at that, but my goal is at least every day do something for myself. And that for me gives me balance. making sure that I'm in the Word, and doing my Bible study. I'm in a women's Bible study, and that helps me have balance. Being poured into, again, just self care is so, so important. Okay, I have been rambling now, probably way too long, but I hope those few things that I've shared will help you see the importance of balance, not just in your business, but also just in life. Balance is so, so important. It's something that I am learning and I'm still growing in, but y'all, that's my end result. Like, I want balance. Somebody also said recently that balance changes depending on your season of life. So if you feel like you have balance in life, watch it, because next week balance might look differently and you're going to have to reevaluate that. So be flexible in that and be realistic. But anyways, I hope that was encouraging and maybe helpful, that you can take a couple of those nuggets away with you. But thanks for listening, and I hope you guys have an amazing new year. Thanks, guys. Bye.